The job description of volunteer involves offering time, skills, and energy to support individuals, organizations, or communities without expecting financial compensation. Volunteers play a vital role in various sectors such as healthcare, education, community development, environment, disaster relief, and nonprofit organizations. Their efforts are guided by a desire to contribute to meaningful causes, assist those in need, and create positive change in society. Unlike paid positions, volunteering is built on the spirit of service, empathy, and personal commitment, making it unique and deeply impactful. At its core, volunteering is about filling gaps where support is needed. In hospitals, volunteers may comfort patients or assist staff. In schools, they might tutor students or help with extracurricular programs. Nonprofit organizations depend heavily on volunteers to run awareness campaigns, organize events, and carry out essential community outreach activities. Each of these contributions adds value to society while also fostering personal growth for the volunteer. For many, volunteering is not just a charitable act but also an opportunity to develop skills, gain experience, and build networks. It teaches teamwork, communication, and leadership while offering a chance to interact with diverse groups of people. This balance of giving and receiving makes the role of a volunteer both rewarding and purposeful. Core responsibilities of volunteer. The primary responsibility of a volunteer is to support the mission of the organization or cause they're assisting. This often includes providing direct service, such as distributing food at shelters, assisting with disaster relief efforts, or supporting elderly individuals with daily needs. In educational contexts, volunteers may help teachers by tutoring students, supervising activities, or preparing learning materials. Volunteers are also frequently involved in administrative and organizational tasks. They may help plan community events, prepare reports, maintain records, or assist with fundraising campaigns. Their efforts behind the scenes are just as important as their visible contributions. Another major responsibility is advocacy and awareness. Volunteers often spread the message of the organization they serve, helping to raise awareness about social issues, mobilize community support, or encourage donations. By becoming ambassadors of the cause, they extend the impact of the organization beyond its direct programs. Most importantly, the job description of volunteer emphasizes dependability and commitment. Even though the role is unpaid, organizations rely heavily on volunteers to fulfill essential functions. This makes reliability, respect for schedules, and adherence to responsibilities a vital part of the role. Skills and competencies required. Volunteers require a mix of interpersonal and practical skills. Empathy and compassion are at the heart of volunteering, as the role often involves working with people in need or facing difficult circumstances. Being able to listen, offer comfort, and show kindness can make a significant difference in someone's life. Communication skills are essential, since volunteers often engage with diverse groups of people including community members, staff, donors, and other volunteers. Clear and respectful communication ensures that services are delivered effectively and that collaboration is smooth. Adaptability is another important skill. Volunteering environments can be unpredictable, especially during events like disaster relief or community emergencies. Volunteers must be ready to step into different roles and handle unexpected challenges with resilience. Organizational ability also matters, particularly for those helping in administrative roles. Keeping track of details, following schedules, and supporting event planning are crucial to achieving efficiency. Furthermore, teamwork is critical, as volunteers rarely work alone. Cooperation and mutual respect help groups achieve more together than individuals could on their own. Work environment and challenges. The work environment of a volunteer can vary greatly depending on the sector. In community service, volunteers may work outdoors in public areas, distributing aid or leading cleanup drives. In healthcare, they may work in hospitals, providing companionship or helping with non-clinical duties. In education, they might operate in classrooms or tutoring centers, supporting teachers and students. One challenge faced by many volunteers is balancing their commitment with personal responsibilities. Since volunteering is unpaid, it often takes place alongside other obligations like work, studies, or family duties. This makes time management essential. Another challenge is emotional resilience. Volunteers often encounter vulnerable individuals or challenging circumstances. Witnessing hardship, poverty, or distress can be emotionally taxing, so maintaining a healthy balance and practicing self-care is necessary. Despite these challenges, the environment is usually one of collaboration, passion, and shared purpose. Working alongside like-minded individuals creates a strong sense of community and belonging, which makes the experience fulfilling. Educational background and training. Most volunteer positions do not require formal education, as the emphasis is placed on willingness to help and contribute. However, certain volunteering roles may benefit from specific backgrounds. For instance, healthcare volunteers may have training in nursing or first aid, while educational volunteers may have teaching experience or knowledge in a subject area. Many organizations provide training to volunteers before they begin their work. This training may cover safety procedures, organizational policies, cultural sensitivity, or role-specific skills. For example, disaster relief organizations may train volunteers in emergency response, while environmental groups may teach them about conservation practices. In addition, volunteers often gain on-the-job learning through direct involvement. This informal training helps them develop transferable skills that can be applied in their careers or personal lives. Career growth and opportunities. While volunteering is unpaid, it can open doors to future opportunities. Many people use volunteer experiences to gain exposure in a field they are passionate about, whether it is healthcare, education, or nonprofit management. Employers often value volunteer experience because it reflects dedication, teamwork, and social responsibility. Some volunteers transition into paid positions within the organizations they support. For example, a volunteer who helps in event management may later be hired as an event coordinator. Others may use their experiences to build professional networks or strengthen applications for higher education. Volunteering also provides personal growth. It allows individuals to develop leadership, problem-solving, and project management skills. Beyond professional benefits, it cultivates empathy, patience, and cultural awareness, which contribute to becoming a more well-rounded individual. Conclusion. The job description of volunteer highlights a role rooted in service, empathy, and commitment. Volunteers bridge gaps in communities, support organizations in achieving their missions, and provide vital services that might otherwise remain unmet. Whether working in healthcare, education, environment, or community programs, their contributions bring real and lasting impact. While the challenges can be demanding, the rewards are equally profound. Volunteers not only help others but also enrich their own lives through learning, growth, and a sense of fulfillment. Their efforts demonstrate that service is not about compensation but about making a difference. Ultimately, volunteers embody the spirit of giving. By offering their time and skills selflessly, they strengthen communities, inspire others, and prove that positive change begins with individuals who are willing to act.